Okay, so what I'd like to do is talk to you guys about the biogeochemical cycles. And if you guys are not understanding each of the cycles, this is a really good way to understand the cycles. Okay, so the first thing that we need to understand is the carbon cycle. And carbon cycle is what sends carbon through the atmosphere, back to the earth, and back up to the atmosphere. Okay, so the atmospheric component of carbon is carbon dioxide. Okay, and that's in a relatively small supply in our atmosphere. It's less than 1% of our atmosphere, but one of the ways that we are actually contributing to it is with the Industrial Revolution, and the Industrial Revolution has started to increase the amount of carbon dioxide that goes up into the atmosphere. So one of the ways that we send carbon dioxide up into the atmosphere is by driving our cars and SUVs, and the Industrial Revolution also contributed to carbon emissions by having factories that emit carbon gas. Our burning of fossil fuels is adding carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. We also let out carbon dioxide when we breathe, so with respiration we let out carbon dioxide. And this happens with all organisms, so animals and plants, and don't forget humans are animals. So with any type of respiration, we get carbon dioxide up into the atmosphere. So we have a lot of ways of getting carbon dioxide up into the atmosphere. But there's only one way that we need to focus on of getting carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere, and there's a process called photosynthesis that actually takes carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere and switches it out with oxygen. So, and plants are primary photosynthesizers. We also have blue-green algae, and there's phytoplankton and small organisms that undergo photosynthesis. So I'll just make some algae and some phytoplankton. So these guys actually take carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere and then put oxygen into it. So they essentially clean our atmosphere. We also have decomposers that take dead organic matter and change it into things that we need in the soil. So when organisms die, they actually decompose, and their carbon becomes part of the earth. Okay, so we get carbon down in the ground. And then that carbon actually goes under a lot of heat and pressure over very, very many years, like 1 million years, and then you get our what we call our fossil fuels. And we dig up the fossil fuels and use them to burn in our cars and in our factories, and the whole cycle starts over again. So here is the carbon cycle in a nutshell.